Good morning. My name is Marina Lee. I am a proud mom, wife, sister, family member. I'm here just to support and share everything I can to keep the communication between us alive and well. Hi everyone. I am a very excited, passionate educator. I've had the pleasure of serving children, families, staff, communities for 27 years. I'm recently retired. As a result, I try to keep myself involved in working with children and their families. Most recently, I've been able to go back to our school board that I serve and work in the capacity of a supply administrator. So I've had the last couple of months working in an elementary school, and I'm just finishing up right now. It's a pleasure to see children grow and celebrate their learning, watch the awe and wonder of the parents and the staff as they watch these little ones become who they are. In that journey of looking at curriculum being a very practical application of life, it's been very exciting to see them use technology and math and science in a very lovely, practical, exciting, innovative way. And it's necessary for our kids to do so. And that's my connection with a new opportunity that I've been afforded. I'm now a member of STEM Camp Foundation as a member of the board. And in so doing, I hear and learn about all the opportunities kids have. Thousands and thousands of kids across Ontario able to participate in STEM camps. The excitement of seeing that science, technology, engineering, math is just an everyday, living your best day every day in a creative way, looking at problem solving as an opportunity, excites me. I'm very passionate about that. So I'm honored to join this foundation and support educators in supporting our kids. Moreover, I'm excited to see that that opportunity or that talk might play out where parents see the practical applications and can join in on those conversations, feeling more empowered to do so, that what happens at school is not an isolation of what happens at home, but rather a giant gathering. Yeah, I'm all about it. I'm all about that, it takes a village to raise the child. And so looking at this opportunity and being able to support kids in their learning ongoingly, even in my retirement, is what I do all day, every day. 2019 is a year where I'm not even looking at traditional versus non-traditional. We need people to solve problems. So kids know that, and they're excited to do that. Sometimes I see kids who might be disengaged from learning if they see it like a more, I'm going to call it more traditional, old school paper pencil task. They step back. But you give them a problem, you give them some items that they have to tinker with, and their brains come alive. And I think that's regardless of gender. I think it's regardless of even, the gaps in English that sometimes I see. We have many newcomers coming into our system now, and there's a common language amongst that. They just want to tinker and play and solve problems, and this is their world, right? Like, I've already, put in my best 50 some odd years already, but this is them coming up in the world that they're creating and sustaining. So I think there is a genuine interest and encouragement, regardless of whether you're male or female, to problem solve and create and communicate and be involved. And I'm hoping that the more practically we can apply curriculum each and every day for our children, both home and at school, where they can see it's just a problem is just a small thing waiting to be solved, and through optimism and endurance, we can do it. Then regardless of gender, people are going to do that. Regardless of language, people are going to do that. And it's necessary. It's not like it's an option, folks. We got to get her done, right? The world needs us, and we need the world, so we better play fair in this park. I believe children are important because it's really, they're a joy, they're a treasure, they're everyone's opportunity to see not only what people can do together, families raising up children, it's the village that raises a child, but it's again the opportunity to look at what's to come, because every brain is different, every person can write their own story, and we get to watch and be a part of the ride. So it's such a gift to me. I am empowered and passionate by looking at children and knowing that there's not one assembly I've ever been to where in a grouping of 400, 500 kids sitting looking at me while we're playing around or doing whatever, that I don't think, which one of these brains might answer or have the answer to cancer? Which one of these brains might have the answer to climate change? And I'm humbled by that I'm in their presence, right? Like, this is why I'm so passionate about children. They become the adults who turn around and give back to the world again, and me being a part of that journey with them is an honor. The humbling part of that is I'm a lifelong learner too, so I'm challenged every day to find strategies to empower others. And in so doing, I've empowered myself, right? So the brain is like the most wonderful tool we own. And I always joke with kids that it's the computer that you never want to waste. Like that is your number one go-to. And its potential is endless, and we're still toying with it. So the more that we push our own boundaries with strategies and deeply understanding learners and differentiating instruction, having kids be able to vocalize when they're feeling they've learned something versus when they're not, is when we really get to the essence of what our journey is all about, right? It's just living your best life, knowing how to apply what you've learned in a practical way to make your best day every day. I just want to share that as an educator, I have passion. We have to have our own endurance and stamina. So I celebrate all of our educators out there who are doing this work.
We love what we do.
I celebrate all the families who trust us every day with their most joyous treasures. We recognize that life is not meant to be easy. It's just meant to be a joyous journey and adventure. And we take that on sometimes with like an overwhelming sense of awe. And it is overwhelming, right? Like it's lovely and it's overwhelming, and you want to do right by everyone all the time. And we're human too. So I ask everyone just to recognize that teaching is truly the opportunity to make the other person that you're giving or offering a chance to learn from you to be their best them, but they're always giving back to us. So just enjoy the ride, everyone, and work together. Congratulations to all, really. I want to also share that the empowerment that we show kids by modeling these conversations is what you want for kids. So that they continue conversing and understanding the world is tricky at times, it's an adventure at times, but it is a beautiful opportunity to be kind to one another, to make a difference, to understand that through science, math, the technologies that are afforded to us, we can build bridges that maybe when I was a kid we couldn't do. So globalization is real, understanding one another, differences, whether it's through language or through needs or through whatever, is an opportunity. And so to all of our children, to all of our adults, to everyone, enjoy this best life, be well to one another, be kind.